Hey guys, Ross here from Fit for Life Physical Therapy, back for another round of Tuesday tips. So today we're going to talk about some simple posture correction exercises that everyone can work on. We have to remember that posture isn't necessarily bad for us. It's not going to create long-term structural deformities, but it creates bad habits. If I stay in a forward rounded posture all day long and I don't do anything about it, I'm going to carry that posture over or those habits over to other daily activities, which could then cause a bigger problem. So really, because we're in more of a rounded posture, really all we have to do is just reverse that. So just pulling our shoulders back a little bit more can help us maintain that upright position. Generally, our head is going to be too far forward on our shoulders, so doing just a simple chin tuck, so pushing my head back, is very easy exercise. Now I say easy, but I use that with caution because a lot of individuals don't find it easy, and it does cause a lot more stress and strain than they anticipate. But if you're really good at being bad, then your body's not gonna like doing these good movements for you. And it takes practice, and like anything else, we wanna ease into it. So simple shoulder blade squeeze and a gentle chin tuck, two of the easiest things that we can do. Now, if you do have some resistance bands and you get bored of those very easy exercises, some very easy band exercises would just be to start to combine them. So the chin tuck is always a non-negotiable. We always wanna set you up into a good position. Reason being is the second that I go to produce muscular force or create some type of a movement pattern, we generally all cheat by letting our head go forward. So we want to maintain that good position or maintain that good habit. So even if I just take a band, this is a super loop, or you could have TheraBand, doesn't matter what type of a band it is at that point. Even just doing a simple band pull apart, so arms are going to be out straight, chin stays tucked the whole time. Now remember, chin tucking is different than flexion. I don't want to touch my chin to my chest. I'm trying to go straight back. So from here, I'm going to go into squeeze my shoulder blades back, keep my chin tucked, and just pull out to the side. So now I'm just maintaining that position throughout the motion. So from the side, it looks like chin tucked, shoulders back, pull out to the side, come in nice and slow. And that slow control on the way down is really what's going to help us maintain that strength throughout. Now, if you don't want to do the band pull apart, or if you want more exercise variety, you can just loop the band around. A lot of them will have a little black piece that can go in the door jamb, which is certainly fine. But when we're doing a standard row, really it's the same setup. Now for this, I would just ask that you engage the core, because again, that's going to kind of set us up into a more appropriate position. And then from here, chin tuck, shoulders back, and then just pull. Now we have to remember that if I don't get the shoulders back, I'm probably going to cheat by either letting my arm come too far behind me or letting my head drift forward, which we'll see a lot of people pull and let their head drive forward because it makes them feel like their arms are getting back behind them. The goal is not to get the arms back behind you. The goal is to set the shoulder blades, which allow for a natural motion. Now, just one thing to watch out for, if individuals have shoulder pain when they pull back on the resistance band, instead of pulling all the way back, you'll probably just want to minimize the range of motion so that once your upper arm is vertical to the torso, just start there. So chin tuck, maintain the position throughout, shoulders back, so it's almost like you're pushing your chest out. Just go to right there. And then as you start to not have that sensation, you can back up into some greater resistance. But with these exercises, again, it's all about building habit. I'll usually have individuals start off with one, just trying to maintain the position throughout their day. But then if they need strict sets and reps, I have them start with 10 repetitions, but do it multiple times throughout the day. Having an increased frequency throughout the day with a smaller bout usually limits fatigue, and at that point you're less likely to cheat and compensate. And then once you can do the movement pattern very well, then you can start to load volume on top of that, so you can increase your sets and repetitions, or you can use increased resistance at that point. But it all starts with developing a good habit. Once you get your good positioning down, then you can start to build up long-term changes. So again, just a couple postural exercises so that none of us get the old person hump. Doesn't look good on anyone. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks.